Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Friday, payday. It's my favorite day of the week, but guess what? You won't believe what just happened. Ripple just made the biggest shift on the XRP ledger thus far. We're talking about a business that moves an incredible $60 billion in value. A huge integration that is truly fixing the liquidity problem that people thought was impossible. And get this, XRP will soon be available at 28,000 ATMs across the United States. That's correct. You can get actual access to the real world right now. Most folks are still in bed, but the next phase of XRP and the XRP ledger is silently rolling out while they are busy. This isn't just talk. When you see how big this integration actually is, you'll see why people who work there are calling it the turning point. And at the end of this movie, you'll realize why all the other crypto projects are suddenly rushing to catch up. Are you ready to see what real use looks like? Let's get started. Please hit the thumbs up button for me. Helps me with the algorithm. Click the icon to subscribe. There is no cost. And if you want to help out good old Rip in any way you can, just do those two things. If you already hit subscribe, there's only one thing you need to do with all of my videos. You gave it a thumbs up. That's how we do things around here, people. We help each other out. Let's get started. The markets are not moving much right now. I'm going to say one thing. This level, 107K, is important for Bitcoin. We will go back down if we can't get over this point. We do have a big CME gap in the $92,000 range. I think the bears are in charge right now. We might need a huge July. If you listen to the first video from the cryptos, it talks about a big announcement that these markets are breaking out, or a big piece of retail adoption that brings in additional retail purchasers, or even the ETFs and institutions becoming involved. We're kind of stuck right now. That said, let's quickly go over the numbers. 107K for Bitcoin. Ethereum costs $24.45. And XRP, yes, friend, $2.08. Hey, not too awful. It seems like XRP was just a few days ago in November. So, about 7 months ago, we were looking at 50 cents for us to stay above $2. I'm really looking forward to that. Put this out there. Bitcoin has passed Google to become the 6th most valuable asset by market valuation. Gold, Nvidia, and the 5 other assets or firms that are above it are mine. I also own Microsoft. I also own Apple. And Amazon. How high do you think Bitcoin will rise on this list? We should be asking that question. President Trump says he has officially signed a trade deal with China. This is important. Why? Well, he starts to get rid of these tariffs and side trade deals. We heard that he is talking to India right now. I think that's a direct freeze, and we want to employ it here. The more we invest, the more confidence we have. Finally, we could see the Fed decrease rates. When rates go down, individuals start to invest in riskier assets, like the crypto markets, since they can borrow money more cheaply. People, if you didn't see the first video of the day, you should do so now, because this is a big deal. We talked about this a little and made some guesses about what might happen. I'm keeping an eye on the July crypto worry, but this is all going down the wormhole. Ripple said yesterday that it would add a wormhole to the XRP ledger. Know what wormhole does? It solves liquidity, or the oil, while you control the contract. There were more than 11,700 million of a B in value on Solana, and more over 60 billion total value across all blockchains. Hey, this is you. Listen to this and find out who Wormhole is. Then we'll get started. We're going to talk about what they really do. We will explain it in a way that everyone can understand. What is Wormhole then? I think a lot of folks who have been in the Solana community for a while probably know who they are. But just to be clear, Wormhole is a protocol for interoperability. Wormhole connects all blockchains so that value can move between them. That might indicate USDC, USDS, USDT, Bitcoin, or BITL. We've had a lot of talks regarding RWAs today. Xrpl, we've heard from Christine Moy a lot. Tokenized private credit that works with Wormhole. Everything from meme coins to the biggest and most important institutional assets is using a wormhole. Since the beginning, we've been moving assets from Ethereum to Solana. So, as you can see, I want to call this number and get a lot of attention for it. Solana, if you look at the TVL today, it's approximately 9 billion, which is a lot by itself. Since Solana started, we've moved the internet capital markets to Solana as we know it now. We sent $11,470 million or worth. All right, let's get started. We don't have to watch the whole video. We need to talk about this so you know what's really going on. So picture this. You're stuck at an airport between two flights. You have US cash, but you need yen because you're going to Japan. Usually, there is a lot of trouble with fees, delays, paperwork, and, to be honest, a lot of people getting a cut just to change your money. Now think about this. You don't have to wait in line. You can just step into a wormhole. Your money, and you were in Japan in 4 minutes. No costs, no waiting, and no boundaries. Ripple today stated that they are doing exactly that by combining Wormhole and the XRP ledger. This is the next level of easy for moving money around the world. Let's look at the genius underlying this whole thing. Wormhole is the main road for crypto value. Wormhole is like the worldwide highway system, but for cash. It links together blockchains like Solana, Ethereum, and now the XRP ledger. Wormhole lets value go quickly, safely, and without the red tape and toll booths that slow down traditional finance, just like roads connect cities. They are fixing the problem with liquidity. Liquidity is like oil, the oil that keeps the world running. Nothing moves without it. If you want to buy a house, invest, or simply send money to family abroad, liquidity is what keeps everything moving. It's like turning on a worldwide pipeline when you use Wormhole to speed up the XRP ledger. Value can now move anywhere, at any time, and in any currency. The contract is yours. You own the worth. No intermediaries taking your money. Wormhole has sent Solana more than $11,700 million in value in the last year. And get this. Wormhole has sent more than $60 billion across all blockchains. That's not merely a promise that sounds good. Oh no, that's real money flowing at the speed of light. It's not just about crypto anymore that Ripple and Wormhole are working together. It's about making a financial system that is quick, open, and works like the internet. The nicest part is that you don't have to be a tech genius to get something out of it. You can use this new world of money if you know how to send and receive emails. People that develop Ripple and Wormhole aren't doing science fiction. It's the next step in global finance, and it's coming sooner than anyone thought. Then CoinMe sends us this. You may now purchase and sell XRP with cash in 28,000 stores across the U.S. The XRP ledger keeps adding new ways to use it for banking and sending money. To the XRP army. I remember the day when buying crypto meant making guys jump through a dozen hoops